Well, the holidays are all about spending time with your loved ones. But if you need a moment away from your family, it turns out you're not alone. A new survey finding Americans can spend an average of less than 4 hours with their family before they need some time to themselves. Sounds about right. Fox Business's Jackie DeAngelis is with me now. Jackie, I think I could watch a football game with a lot of my family. That's about 4 hours, knock back a couple of brews, have a pretty good conversation. Then I'm about ready to go my separate way.
Yeah, I mean, well, that doesn't seem like that much time to me, 4 hours. You're talking about a football game or a couple of things on Netflix. And I do have to point out, as they put that stat up on the wall, you also could see the bottle of wine pouring into a glass there. And I wonder how much alcohol contributes to fights over the holidays. It certainly can help with the political volatility at Thanksgiving, for example. So I would say to people, drink a little less, spend a little bit more time. I love my family, so I could do more than 4 hours and then some.
Oh, you're so nice. That's a great thing. Immediate family, yeah, but as we go further out, right? First cousin, second cousin, third cousin, somebody who says they're related, but there's no proof, then it starts to get a little dicey.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. I mean, we all have those cousins that sometimes come in from out of state, right? And we may not be that close with them, and we wonder why they are with us for the holidays. But, having said that, I think we all learned a lot of lessons during COVID as well, when we had that time to really be together, time that we would never really otherwise have to appreciate each other. And I think that people are taking their time, less for granted nowadays as a result of that. So, keep it close, stick to your inner circle.
All right.
And, yeah.
Speaking of your inner circle, we do have a little bit more love for our pets, though, right? And in fact, there are 2 surveys proving it. More people are passing on buying a home if it doesn't suit their pets. And also, get this, Jackie, more people are buying holiday gifts for their pets than their in-laws. So, do your pets come first, Jackie?
So I actually just got my first pet, and I'm wondering if you chose this segment on purpose, Charles, because I got a little puppy. And of course, when I was looking for a place to live, I didn't have the pet yet, but I was thinking about having a pet. So I prioritized. And I will say I probably spent more on my pet this holiday season than I did on any of the other family members that I just told you I love so much. Sure, it's a big business. People love their pets, and it's expanding, and it's working. Many companies working with the technology that's out there as well to do virtual stuff for pets. It's booming, and yeah, pets don't talk back. They love you unconditionally.
I got to tell you, it's so interesting because this weekend we went to the store, this past weekend, and I was with my granddaughter. She just got a Yorkie, and we ended up buying a backpack for the Yorkie. Yeah. And then we got a matching backpack for her and her mom. But the whole thing all came about because this little teacup Yorkie, a backpack. By the way, it was so expensive. I'm embarrassed. I can't say on TV how much I paid for this thing. But just the fact that we bought this is amazing. I grew up in an era where the dogs lived outside in a doghouse, right? Sometimes they were chained to a long fence, and you would throw them a bone, like an old bone every now and then. Now they're integral parts of the family.
Well, we're not going to shame you about the pouch. I definitely got a pouch to tote my dog around in as well. And somebody actually sent her Tiffany dog bowls, too, which is really kind of funny. Look, pets are part of the family now. They don't live outside anymore, and they are pampered. And it's a business, Charles.
Oh, it is. Multi-billion-dollar business. All right, let's talk about New Year's and resolutions, because that's what it's all about, at least making them. But what about keeping them? There's a new survey finding that 42% of people actually think it's harder to stick to the resolution this year for some reason, Jackie. I mean, it's always hard, right? But what do you think? Why do you think it's going to be so much more difficult in 2023?
I'm not sure. That's an interesting one. And I've actually backed away from making resolutions in general because I find my priorities at the beginning of the year may not be the same at the end of the year. And if you start your year by setting sort of an expectation or setting a bar for yourself, you've got to be able to ebb and flow and change and move with the times. So I don't necessarily see that for me as the best thing to do. Or, we sometimes will turn around, Charles, and say, oh, well, next year's definitely going to be better than this year was. Well, I was wrong like the last 3 years, I think. So I've stopped doing that also.
Yeah.
But I don't know why people are having trouble with the resolutions, what it is about coming of 2023 that's making it tough for them.
I think to your point, though, there's been so many failures in the past. Maybe just folks are kind of throwing in the towel prematurely. But also just, listen, we got a minute to go. But I think people just go too far, right? I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I'm going to stop on January 1st, 2023. You might want to ease into this, my man, and give yourself 2 or 3 years.
Right. Or I need to lose 20 pounds and I'm going to try to do it in a month. That's not realistic either in going to the gym 7 days a week. And so people burn out because they sort of bite off more than they can chew rather than looking at the whole year as an opportunity to bring about change and to see what's in store.
All right, Jackie, great talking to you. Merry Christmas.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.